Right, so far our two champions have come third in their relative races. Victor Johansson in this one could potentially be the first of our champions to take a win here at Strängnäs. Simon Tiger, though, will be doing his absolute best to stop him, along with Joni-Pekka Raila, Timmy Enlund and Michael Olander. Joachim Larsson missing from the back of the grid. Olander doesn't get the best start, but out front, Victor does. Oh, inside, Raila moves on Tiger. Tiger just out-drags him and out-breaks him into the first corner, but Victor Johansson, in that incredible Merc, flies long over the jump, and he's clearly in the lead on the run into turn 2. Now, Simon Tiger is not going to give up, Hal, and we know if he can get that BMW wound up and start getting the lap times in, he could well challenge him. Yeah, but Joni-Pekka Raila has done the race leader a bit of a favour there, hasn't he, by getting stuck into Tiger, the reigning champion, the outgoing champion, in the first corner. Oh, and Timmy Enlund's going to have a look to the inside of Raila. There's no way through there for the smaller of the BMWs in this race. But yeah, Raila getting into Tiger in the first corner cost him a bit of time. And this is a champion's drive, isn't it, from Victor Johansson, pulling away out front. He said he wasn't prepared to celebrate the title when Molly went to speak to him after qualifying, because he wanted to win the final, and he's going about it the right way. What a hybrid donuts in a Merc E190 look like, Hal. I don't know. I'm excited to find out. I want to see some hybrid donuts. So you missed quite an amusing moment in Riga. David Addison and I was watching trackside in Q1, I think, of Sunday racing, and Victor Johansson broke that and pulled to the side of the track, waited for the race to finish. The recovery team all came out. Timmy Enlund all over the back of Raila still. Yeah, the recovery team came out to pick the car up, and he just silently cruised off on the electric motor. Really? Very impressive. Brilliant. I love it. So he's got a mechanical problem with something on the IC side and just winds it back just on the electric. Like, what? Hang on a minute, mate. I've just brought over a tractor to get you. Locking up front wheels.
Locks the inside a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, I noticed that earlier on today, particularly in that bumpy braking zone. One of the things I've been most well, apart from obviously the outright pace, and it just does look. I mean, last year we were like, I want to drive Simon Tiger's car. Now I'm kind of like, I want to drive Johansson's. So maybe we can have a race, Hal, you and me.
I think I need to drive all of them.
Aren't you going to write an article about this?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
But I would like to drive all of them, and then I can make the decision for myself. Until I've driven all of them, I can't really say.
Would you then ask Victor to build you one for use in open two-wheel drive yourself?
And that could be tricky.
I don't know. I'm sure we can make it work. If we had the car parked in the pre-grid just outside, Simon Tiger coming out sideways onto the straight.
Full send for the big cat, as our director often calls him when Molly's going for an interview.
Johansson hasn't got his GoPro in. I've just noticed Enlund all crossed up over the jump, right on the back of Raila. Olander is there as well. This is a train of 3 cars looking for the last podium space. Enlund pushes Raila the whole way through the corner, literally pushes. Going to push him again. Looks to the left-hand side, going to take a bollard out there on the left. That might well get him put on the naughty step. Victor Johansson decides to go Joker this time round. That's going to put him to... Oh! Enlund with the front left corner missing off the car, and Olander's got past both of them, so we missed that. Definitely a bit of carnage in the background. So close between the 3 of them, wasn't it? You could see something was going to unfold, but up front, Victor Johansson has been in. Oh, no, has he got a bit of a problem? Very slow out of the first corner. That's what I'm thinking, Hal. The gap was more than this when he went into the Joker. Maybe he's taking it just a little bit too steady. Come on, Victor, hold on tight. Simon Tiger's going to be desperate to try and take it. If there's something not quite right, we've just got to hold on. So Victor Johansson locks the front left wheel now, coming under pressure from Simon Tiger, the champion of last year, chasing down the champion of this year. Johansson up over the crest, coming down to the last right-hander in the Merc E190. Simon Tiger going to try and out-drag him down the straight. Oh, Tiger up the inside line. Onto the gas though, Johansson, the champion for this year. Oh, does he get it or not? Side by side over the line. It's Tiger. According to the timing screen, Tiger has got it by 9,000ths of a second, and that is about where the transponder is in the car as much as anything. So the champion of last year just nicks victory from the champion of this year at the finish line. Unbelievable finish. Maybe a problem for Johansson, but either way, an absolutely brilliant race to round out a mega season of open two-wheel drive. I'm delighted for Victor Johansson to win the championship. Shame he hasn't managed to top it off with the win he wanted, but great for Simon Tiger to come back and score a win right at the end. He doesn't even know yet, does he? Now he knows. The team are on the radio. He wouldn't tell Molly what they've changed on the setup of the car, just like a works team, keeping everything secret. And now, finally this year, he gets to do some victory donuts. Congratulations to Simon Tiger. Like how last year he won every single event except for Ulu 2 where he got disqualified. It was such a dominant performance, and this year he could not get a break. Worth pointing out, this is actually his first podium, let alone his first win this year. So Simon Tiger, congratulations, mate. I hope that puts a smile on his face. Victor Johansson, though, the champion this year. Love to hear from Molly if there was maybe an issue with the car on that last one or not. His thumbs up from him. He's happy anyway. 9,000ths of a second, the difference between him and Simon Tiger. It could not have been closer. Well, it could, but only 9,000ths closer. Brilliant. What an engineer, what a bloke. Champion.
Victor, what an incredible race. I mean, 9,000ths of a second across the finish line. Did you have any issues with the car?
Yeah, the car didn't work and the petrol engine didn't go on the last lap, so I had no power. I tried to block Tiger on the inside, but it didn't go, but I'm satisfied. Celebration mode is engaged now.
Oh, well done.
What an absolute legend. Look at that. That's great to see. Absolutely brilliant sportsmanship. Simon Tiger's with Molly.
Simon, finally, that's a win here at the final round. You're shaking your head a bit. You can't quite believe it, can you?
No, he was so far ahead of me and I just pushed like crazy, and he did a small mistake in the last corner. I nearly floored it and he tried to cover me off, but I just, oh my God.
Now, just sum up this season because it's been so tough for you.
Worst season I ever had. I can't even explain it. I didn't think I was gonna win here. Bad start yesterday. Yeah.
This must mean a lot.
Yeah. Feels good.
Oh, that's so cool, isn't it? So cool. You can see it means a lot to him. Brilliant. Let's take a look at this last bit of the lap. So Victor Johansson saying, yeah, the petrol engine wasn't working. So he's running it on his incredible hybrid system. He goes a little bit deep here. If he'd just been slightly, if he had that nailed on the curb on the inside, how Tiger would have had to go the long way round.
There is such respect between these two there, isn't there? Because Johansson could have just bulldozed Tiger out of the way. Similarly, Tiger could have fired off Johansson in that final corner, but they gave each other plenty of racing room, and it was a proper drag race to the line. You saw the respect between them when they were celebrating afterwards.
Oh, totally. And my favourite bit is Simon Tiger. Like, you know, drivers always talk in terms of, yeah, I did this and I just did that guy, and he goes, I just floored it. like you know, fully admitting, I just floored it. I just nailed it. Clack, pedal to the bulkhead, get it done. Simon Tiger takes the win by, got to be one of the tiniest margins ever in rallycross, 9,000ths of a second. And it's enough to see Tiger into P3. He was behind Simon Ensvig, who drops down. He's not here this weekend. So Simon Tiger up in the top three. Joni-Pekka Räihälä, shout out to him, double driven all year long in cross car and open two-wheel drive. Couldn't, though, this season match the pace. Nobody could. Victor Johansson, that incredible E190 Merc with his homemade hybrid system on it. I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of technicians and engineers on the phone going, are you interested in a job? So brilliant job by him all year to be your champion in open two-wheel drive.